Therefore, statistically, it is one of the toughest exams. There is not a single subject in UPSC for which you need a very high intellect. So, पहली बात तो I want to discuss two paradoxes, and these are very serious paradoxes in our understanding. एक तो UPSC appears to be very tough, and at the same time, it is very easy. Why is it tough? It is primarily because of the statistics, the analytics, that so many lakh people fill the form, so many thousand people clear the prelims and appear for mains, only 3,000, 2,500 log give interview, and only 1,000 get selected, of which not even 100 are IAS, not even 10 get their home cadre, etc. So that number is very, uska selection ratio is very precarious. And therefore, statistically, it is one of the toughest exams. If you go to IIT preparation, you will see that इससे कई अच्छे numbers वहाँ पे selection ratio के हो जाते हैं. If you apply to Harvard, if you apply to Stanford, I had applied in some of the top universities, I got through. वहाँ पे जाना बड़ा आसान है. But to get into UPSC, CSE, statistical is more difficult, so it is the toughest exam. That is on one side. But if you open the books, if you read geography की NCERT, 11th and 12th standard. If you Lakshmikant is basic polity, basic constitution. There is not a single subject in UPSC for which you need a very high intellect. No concept in the syllabus is too difficult to understand. So academic standard of the depth of the exam is not very deep. Isko samjho. So this is kind of a paradox that on one side you have massively disproportionate statistics. On the other side, you have very easy syllabus. Now, let me discuss the other thing, other paradox. More information and leading to even more confusion. Now, this is another major issue that has started to occur in the recent time. With the explosion of the internet and social media and AI, nowadays, information is not a problem. You even have many more coaching institutes, lot of books, many notes, Telegram के videos. इतना ज़्यादा डेटा है कि उससे rather than helping us, it is getting us more confused. करे क्या? So my suggestion is that you have to understand, irrespective of market dynamics, fundamentals of exam do not change. They require basic fundamental skills of knowledge and other abilities. The OLQs, officer-like qualities, they don't change. हाँ, market को छोड़ दे, content को छोड़ दे. Then is UPSC changing? Yes, UPSC evolves. But to understand how UPSC evolves, you need to have fundamental clarity first. वो तो next level है. तीसरी चीज है जो बदल रही है वो है आप लोग. The student profile is changing every year, especially 25, 26, 27 में जो बच्चे आ रहे हैं, they have two characteristics which were not there earlier. These students are born in the 21st century, they are Gen Z, and secondly, in their school or college days खास करके, they have seen the COVID years. So there are certain lacunas at the level of fundamental skill development. So Gen Z plus COVID experience has created certain additional problems for both students and teachers. तो उससे थोड़ा फंडामेंटल काम ज्यादा करना पड़ता है. So rather than getting drawn into sea of data and coaching and institutes and courses and books, focus on fundamentals. Even though UPSC is changing, it changes slowly. Content doesn't change. Fundamentals of exam and officers quality never change. So you have to have that focus on fundamentals. Once you do that, then this paradox also gets resolved.